Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, the seasoned lady, coming back at you. I'm here to relaunch my channel and to bring some new and exciting things to you guys. So I wanted to say, I'm back. I'm back. Your girl is back. Now we're going to do a little shifting this time out. I haven't uploaded a video in more than a year. So many things have happened. There's been life changes. Life has been lifing, but all in a good way. So when I originally launched my channel, my goal was relationships, to focus on relationships and to focus on how we could bring men and women together in order to have a more perfect union. Because if you spend any time on the internet via TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, any of the major platforms, we are at each other's throats. Now, my channel is for everyone, but my main focus are our seasoned, mature African American couples, because African American women, unfortunately, are the least married, the least connected, and more African American men, as they grow older and they mature, they are dying alone. They don't have anyone to take care of them. And so that's where my main focus was. So my focus is shifting just a little bit, just a little bit. So to back things up just a tad and let everybody know where I've been and what's been going on, a little over a year ago, many of you know that Shani, my daughter, is a social media influencer. She is also a YouTuber and a lifestyle strategist. And she offered a challenge in one of her groups. And I decided to participate. Now, in doing so, I said to myself, I don't even have anybody to practice on. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not seeing anybody significant. So in order for me to be able to actually focus on relationships and speak to the matter as things are happening on the ground right now, because if we want to be perfectly honest, I have spent my lifetime in one relationship or another. But at this point, a year ago, I was completely single, not seeing anybody, just kind of figure out what I was going to do with my life. Kind of recent empty nester. Now that COVID had passed, I was planning to travel. I just didn't know which direction my life was going to go in. So I had spent some time on the dating apps over the last 3 or 4 years. So I decided to jump back on the apps at my daughter's recommendation. I made a couple of connections, and in doing so, I was able to gain some insight on the male and female dynamic of a seasoned individual. Now, when I say seasoned, I proudly turned 55 this year. I had a most spectacular surprise birthday party that my family threw me. All my family, friends, and loved ones were there, and it was absolutely amazing. But I've had some opportunity to spend some time with my male family members, my male friends, and gentlemen that I met along this particular journey. So I'm going to glance down every now and then because I do have some notes, because I don't want to leave anything out. So I got back on the dating apps, and I did all the things outlined in the challenge, and I made some significant connections. Went on some dates, did some things, and had found myself in a relationship of sorts. So in that relationship, I wanted to evaluate what it was that he was saying that he really wanted, and evaluate what I wanted. So we made some connections. We figured out some things along the way. And in navigating those relationships, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about men my age and what they want and what they need, or at least what they say they want and need, versus what they are willing to do and give to have those relationships, and really focus on what's important to us. So this time around, I'm going to focus on what I think is important to my seasoned folks. Those of us of a certain age that really need to focus on what we need in order to be able to do the things that we like to do. So I'm focusing on self-care, taking care of your health, our finances so that our children won't be burdened to have to take care of us in the long run. This economy is doing some crazy things. This is an election year, and we all have reason to be concerned about how things are going to go. And our children really are going to have to be focused on their own well-being, and we really don't want them to have to focus on taking care of us. I am very fortunate to be 55 years old and have both of my parents still living. But given that they are both exceeded the age of 80, they do require some time and attention. Now, both of my parents, fortunately, took care of themselves financially and have not been a burden on us in that way. But we do still have to look after them and make sure that they are good. So I want to put myself in a position so that my children don't have to really worry about caring for me any more than they want to. I don't want them to need to. And there are many other people out there that feel the exact same way. So my goal is to bring you some exciting information that will make our lives more fun, more agile, easier for us to maneuver this second phase of our life, and for the time that we have left on this earth, make it more spectacular, make things easier for us to navigate. I want to have a little fun. I want to bring some friends on here. We're going to do a lot to talk about what we need. We're going to get real with ourselves, because a lot of people say they want things, and then when the time comes to make those things materialize, nobody is actually doing what they say they're going to do. I am the queen of procrastination. I said to myself, I'm going to relaunch my channel. I'm going to do it. And here I am late this evening making this video, pretty much just to say that I'm back, but to give you guys some insight on where I've been, what's been happening in my life, and how I plan to move this channel forward. So I've got some exciting videos coming up. I do have a few videos that are still in the vault that I intend to upload, because that was good information. I just didn't have the opportunity to upload it. But I've got some really exciting topics to come to you guys and talk to you about. But today, number one, the seasoned lady is back, and I'm going to bring you a lot of exciting topics. Number two, we're going to figure out what it is we want and how we intend to get there. And number three, we're going to do it by living our best lives, doing it the way it needs to be done. So I'm going to be bringing married couples together to have conversations, singles together to have conversations, people that have been dating for a period of time, people that aren't actually dating anybody, and get their perspectives on what they want to do and how they want to do it. I've had conversations with my girls that when we get to be a certain age, if we all still single, maybe we'll all come together and live together, and, have us a pool boy that keeps us, happy and healthy, and just kind of go from there. But we all are going to figure out what it is that we want and how it is we're going to accomplish it. So the first thing I need you to do is to like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a thing that's coming up. Hit that bell for notifications so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And I'm very excited to be back with you guys. I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to bring you some hot, spicy topics. I'm going to pop in and on, from time to time with different things that are happening in the world that I feel like needs to be addressed or that may impact us directly. But in the meantime and in between time, it's the seasoned lady. I am so grateful to be back with you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great evening, everyone.